Man, this area is beautiful. Final Fantasy 14. We've got a statue, we've got gates, we've got a signpost that is... How did I get here? No idea. Alright, well, Stormblood, gotta say, absolutely adored and loved most every moment of it. Cried, laughed, had shocking revelations. Can't wait to get back to that. But you do realize the only reason I ever record these things is for one reason, right? And only one reason. A Hingon tale. Nashu goes east. Young Lalafell has a lean and hungry look from the conspicuously inconspicuous man. It's Hildibrand time. Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot? Yeah, I can be. Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you, if you're interested. So there's this Mikote girl, this incredibly beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Whew. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Sure. So this girl is up here. Gee, I wonder who she could be. I've heard of the storm buff of this area though. Yeah, this area is pretty good, Rikaku. Oh, hey, Yuna's joining us. Except I don't remember her being blonde or tall. Yodo!
Yes, I can be of service to you, my lady.
That's literally what they sound like. Nashu!
I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek, yes, and I shall be glad to take you to him, if you like.
You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat.
Catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Yodo, a Namazu, and the services I provide are not free, I am sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay?
Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Hey, buddy! Corv, it isn't Jake! Don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. Yeah, so the guy you're talking to is a bit of a sham. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildibrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far, far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the far east, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but wouldn't you know it, Gyoza, the talking Numa here, Final Fantasy 14 in their references. Oh, gods. The talking Numa here says he knows where it is. He is.
Careful. This one knows our game. Escaping his wrath is going to take all our skills.
I'm a machinist. Level 70 machinist. I have flamethrower. Careful, we're gonna have some grilled catfish tonight!
I say there is no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you would excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed.
Yep, Rikaku. Maya-hee, Maya-ha, Maya-ha, Maya-ha. That is like classic, not even YouTube. That's like classic Newgrounds. That's old. What was that, like 2004? 3? Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. It's because he doesn't actually know, Nashu. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swizzle me? Gyoza. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. 2005. Yeah, that's way back there in the past, right? 2005 is old now. 2004 or 5, somewhere around there. Yeah. All right. I asked lots and lots of other people if they've seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. What am I, chopped liver? Oh, Inspector Hildibrand, wherever could you be? Okay. Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Or following his keen inspector's sense and searching for a case. I know what I want to answer. Stuck in the ground or inside of a building like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbird's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. If the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Alright, question the residents of Kugane. Okie doke. Started by going up there. Ah, Kusen! Could you help us out? Hey, buddy. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. But you may be assured that the Seki Segumi will track down the thief in due time. Oh boy. I am so sorry to anyone who actually knows how to read these properly, because there's a lot of not quite English words here. Alright. Aethernet, I'm going to warp around a little bit. The Bokairo Inn. Yeah. Also, there's a billion quests. I will eventually take care of all these quests, but man, it's going to be a bit. Hearty Hunter, what is... Those are some shoulder pads. What is this, World of Warcraft? Alright, Smithy. The hunt is on, my friend, and that means work for me and my hammer. My partner here is mainly in for the bounty, but he never fails to bring me back something for the forge. If you ever have something what needs smithing, maybe I can lend you a hand as well. Yoshi P loves his weird words. I mean, it's an RPG. You need to have some very fancy words in an RPG. Oh! Wait! Hold on a second! That's a palico! This is something entirely separate from what I'm doing right now. That's the Monster Hunter collaboration from whenever that happened. And I think you hunt Rastalos in there, which has like no story significance, but oh yeah. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behavior? This is Kugane, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that of the wealthiest among us. Don't even think about it. And how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Alright, and finally... Yeah, I think there's a trial involving hunting Rathalos. That's what that dude there is for. That's the collaboration they did here. And I think in the next major expansion, there is a Nier raid. That's right, Yoko Taro's Nier. They did a collaboration and an entire raid series with that. Conspicuously inconspicuous man. Better not be one of them creepy Lalafells. Hi. Ah, right. All right. You got me, Mr. Samurai. But before you do anything rash like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny little bits with that sword of yours, know that I've never touched her. I mean, I never even had a chance. I'm sorry. This is a gun I have on my back. Huh? Hey, buddy, no. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Then why did you say it was a gun? Wait, you can get Rathalos as a mount? Oh, you should not have said that. I'm going to be grinding for Savage later. Way later. Whew. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Seki Segumi don't mess around. All cut first and ask questions later. You know, no romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. it was 5 years ago. Maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Ul'dah's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so ugh. Buddy, could you not? Whew. Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study, years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. That's called stalking, by the way, children. Don't do this at all. Talk to them. Be their friend first. Buddy, I have a flamethrower. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows. You, my friend, will aid her in the light. Where'd he go? I'll give him a piece of my mind. And this flamethrower! Yeah! It does potency of 80 for 10 seconds, delivers damage over time to all enemies in a cone before you. You basically have to stand still while using it, but it looks so good. You have to have Stormblood in order to get the flamethrower, though. That's like one of the downsides of it. Not you. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants, and a creepy little bastard who followed you to Kugane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. I mean, my character would probably say this. I would say this to her. You're being stalked. Eh? Oh, you're having me on. As if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. All right. A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, Jake. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akebono and ask him about the latest incident. Alright, well, she's right over there. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. That fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akebono, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. Ah, so it is Akebono. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Sure thing. Oof! Ah! You alright? Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you alright? Shall I summon a healer? Buddy, I can swap to that. Don't worry. Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigure, at your service, my lady. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. The nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akebono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. And this is Jake, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about this recent robbery? Ah, inspectors. I have heard rumors that ones such as you were coming from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane wolf burglar. Wolf burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of the other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card. Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildibrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal. And since the Sekisagumi seem to be at loss, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Well, Nashu, all we've got to do now is stick with this case and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildibrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. All right. Oh? Are we getting that anime cutscene? Yeah! Nashu Makara is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar! Your days of wolf burglaring are numbered. Cause Inspector Hildibrand, huh? Is that a green rooster? It's Inspector Hildibrand. Hey, Inspector, stop messing about and join us. Oh yeah, we back, baby. I have questions. Core, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Oh, what? What? Hi, Godbird, what are you doing here? Well, that was, I'm a little speechless after that. Mostly confused. Really just confused. Very confused.